Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Into the air right away is Allen. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This defense for the Cardinals, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On play action, Allen.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw, it's Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Throw out wide to Walker. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. 56. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. to the air. Allen. Flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Look at this Arizona defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Let's get it. 42 to Mike, 42 to Mike.
On play action, Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go, G, get off the field. Check.
The slot man in motion right.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Come on.
Check Mike 39, check Mike 39. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back back in Arizona. Second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. To the 43, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. It's our time. It's our time. Hey. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
From the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
At the Seahawks 28-yard line. Check Mike 39. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Go, go, go. Hey, check Mike.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Big Ace opens. Big Ace opens. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, check Mike.
Murray now to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
33 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Riley now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's got his big tight end here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Allen. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the season's first down. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right, tight on the right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Check. 42's the mic.
To throw, it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back to Walker on first down. B.J. Ojulari able to make the stop.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Allen to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter route.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Quez Watkins
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before half for Allen. And his throw is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gotw, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Murray now. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. There he goes, left side. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's